It's Sheridan back again. I forgot to tell you in the introduction why I'm qualified to help you with clearing your fears. So I was a Hypnobabies childbirth instructor for many years, and I've attended over 50 births as a doula, and that has been great. So I've been helping pregnant women for many years. I also teach now classes how to help people enjoy life. And in that, I've learned a lot of tools for helping people deal with their emotions. I also do energy work one-on-one with people, helping to clear past traumas as well as issues that they're dealing with currently. So that's why I've decided to kind of combine my two skills and to help people that are expecting to clear their fears, hopefully in this group setting, by sharing some tools that you can apply yourself. So my very first tip is to avoid scary movies and scary TV shows and scary birth stories. I guess not scary movies in general, but movies that have scary birth scenes. Because I think a lot of times the fears that we have, we've gathered from other people. And that's why I wanted my sample fear to be something that hopefully most people aren't too actually afraid of, right? Swearing during birth is probably not that scary overall. So I tried to pick something pretty neutral. But let's say that the reason that I developed that fear is because I watched a movie and somebody swore during her birth. And I was like, oh, what if I did that? That'd be so horrible, right? So I maybe wouldn't have even ever thought of that if I hadn't seen that movie, okay? So this is why avoiding potentially scary scenes is such a great idea. It's not always easy because it's just around all the time and it might just pop up. Maybe this seems to happen more with people. Like people feel like they can tell you anything because you're pregnant and they are trying to actually process their own birth experiences when they tell you their story and share their fears or their whatever happened. And this is not necessarily healthy for them or for you. It might feel good to them, but it's not actually going to help them in healing or clearing whatever's they need to clear. You can just send them my way, and I'm happy to work one-on-one with them to help clear anything if they need that. But most importantly, you want to protect yourself. So there's two tips for doing this. The first is just to get really brave and say, nope, I don't want to hear that story. Or, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to have positive birth experiences in my mind. They'll chuckle and be like, whatever, but that's an option. And then again, the same thing, if you start watching a birth video, you're like, ooh, this might be triggering for me, go ahead and just turn it off. Or in a movie, go ahead and like get up and leave. Whatever, you just want to kind of protect that space in your brain to prevent extra worries that your brain's going to create some on its own. So we don't need to have extra added in there, right? And then the second tip is to create like a shield around yourself for if people are sharing things and you can't get out of that situation. Maybe it's your boss and you can't be like, hey, stop, don't tell me that story. You're going to need to have a shield to protect you. So I actually teach a tool in my Enjoy Life class that's called the Rainbow Shield, and I'll link to it in over there on the Facebook thing. And so you can go there if you want to see that video. But it's basically using colors to protect you. And so you could actually have a special layer that could be like a birth story layer so that it can protect you from other people's birth stories. And it's just part of your imagination. But I'll tell you what, our imagination is powerful and it's part of what fuels our fears, but also can be part of what protects us and helps us feel confident. So that's my first tip, and that's why I can help you. And I look forward to sharing some more with you. Enjoy.